Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Cooking Up, man. This your boy, JJ Cook in the building. Appreciate y'all joining us. Anybody who gonna watch this live and anybody who gonna go on YouTube and watch the playback. Or for my people who watch it on YouTube live right now, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate that. Yeah, so we back this week, man. We didn't have episode last week. Had some things going on with a little sniffer. I ain't want to be up here sniffing in front of y'all or whatever. So still, we still getting it together today, but with everything going on in the sports world, I know we're in hell. We won't go have no show today. So so I just want to say I appreciate everybody who gonna tune in now and people that's gonna tune in after. All right. Yeah, so what's going on? Man, y'all thought March Madness was just about basketball, huh? Yeah, yeah. NFL league year started today, March 13th. So a lot of the deals, a lot of the rumors that you saw, people were going to sign with this team or this person was going to this team, deals were made. They couldn't actually be signed until today. So yeah, it's going down. It's official. All right. So man, we got to talk about a lot of stuff, man. How many people, teams out there actually making moves? Who team out there making moves? You got teams out there going for the gusto. They going for the Super Bowl. Then you got teams out there who ain't doing a damn thing. So, but yeah, we're gonna get to them too, man. So yeah, welcome to Cooking Up, man. I appreciate it. Hey, look, we ain't gonna hold this up no more. No more. We're not gonna hold this up at all. We're gonna go ahead and get into our first topic of the day. Oh my God. NFL free agency. NFL free agency. Man, you got Saquon Barkley going to the Eagles. You got Kirk Cousins going to the Falcons. You got Chris Jones standing. It's just so much going on. But look, we're going to get into our first topic of the day. That is King Henry going to the Baltimore Ravens. Wow. Them boys cheating. Them boys cheating, man. I just want to say, like, I just want to see what defensive coordinators are gonna be thinking when Lamar hand that ball off, or he puts it in for that read option, pulls it out. Man, it's gonna be a crazy situation. It's gonna be a crazy situation. A lot of speculation about where Derrick Henry was gonna go, who was gonna pick him up, and all of that. But for him to be in a Ravens uniform, it's gonna be crazy, bro. This team just got out. Actually, was the best team in football last year up into the AFC Championship game. So it's gonna be interesting to see him, Lamar Jackson. Oh my God, in that backfield. Woo wee. And then the Ravens too, like they didn't even run the ball in the AFC Championship game last year. They barely even ran the ball. So it was their first year in that new offense of Todd Monken, the offensive coordinator coming over from Georgia. But I just can't see a situation where you don't get this guy the ball at least 20 to 25 times a game. So that means defense is going to have to come up. So if you thought receivers might have been running open sometimes because of the fear factor of Lamar running, imagine that fear factor now with Derrick Henry in the back. Now you got to put 8 in the box. So that play action going to be lethal. That play action going to be lethal. I can't wait to see it, man. It's gonna be interesting to watch. Last year Derrick Henry, he carried the ball 280 times for 1,167 yards. He averaged 4 yards a carry. So he pretty much averaged at least 4 yards a carry his whole career. Had 12 touchdowns last year and 28 receptions. It was time for him to get out of Tennessee anyway. I think that, they didn't really bring him back because they didn't really have a chance of having success in the playoffs. And, it was time to get Derrick Henry some kind of money. And I guess they wanted to get younger. They got a young quarterback over there in Will Levis. So I guess, it was just time for him to leave and go to a contender, man. So I'm happy for him. I'm happy to see him land with a contending team, a team that got Super Bowl aspirations and expectations. So I'm a big fan of Derrick Henry. So I wish he was somewhere else. But we're gonna talk about that in a few minutes. So, but as far as like it's a big addition for the Ravens. Here's the Ravens' only problem. Their only problem is the other teams in the AFC gonna be better. The other teams in the AFC gonna be better this year. And Kansas City wasn't really playing that well throughout the regular season. They turned it up for the playoffs, but you gotta expect them to be even better next year than they was this year. Considering I'm guessing they probably gonna add another wide receiver on the outside. I don't see them going into the new year or the new season the same way they were last year. And you see Patrick Mahomes just restructured his contract. So they got even more cap space to go out there and sign another receiver or, you know, sign another sign Snead or whatever they want to do. Or did they franchise Snead? I don't know. I gotta check on that. But yeah, I think it's a great move, man. As far as like their Super Bowl chances, I mean, they was in the AFC Championship game. As long as they can keep those guys healthy, they did lose a couple of guys on the defense as well. They lost Stone, they lost Patrick Queen. They did sign their star defensive tackle. So, um, I think as long as they got Roquan Smith in the middle and Hamilton on the back end and Big Boy up front, I think the defense will be fine again. You know, um, but at the same time, they did lose their defensive coordinator. So they got a new defensive coordinator coming in as well. So those things they got to deal with. But like I said, they got Lamar. As long as they can keep Lamar healthy, which I think them adding on Derrick Henry actually puts more time on Lamar Jackson's career because he's able to hand it off for him at least 20 to 25 times a game. You know what I mean? I figure he already 30 years old, so I don't think they're going to try to preserve Derrick Henry. I think they're going to run him. They're going to let him run, see what he got left in the tank. And they I got two other good backs as well, like change of pace backs with Justice Hill and the Williams kid who had a knee injury. But he should be back this year fully healthy. So they Ravens gonna look good. They definitely gonna need another receiver though on the outside. I don't know if they bring Odell back or not. Definitely I don't think they bring him back at the number he was at last year for 15 million. So I definitely don't see that happen. So they might end up drafting a wide receiver or something like that, or they might get a pick up a free agent or two. But I think it's a big move, man. I think it's a big move. I won't be surprised to see them boys make another run next year. You know what I mean? Deep into the playoffs, but at the same time, you got to be able to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. And one way to beat them is running the football, keeping Patrick Mahomes off the field. And running the ball 6 times with your running back, that ain't going to get it done. I understand Todd Monken wanted to put the ball in Lamar Jackson's hands, but at the end of the day, you got to help him out. You got to help him out. Defense played great. They shut Patrick Mahomes and them out in the second half, but they just couldn't score. They just couldn't score no points. So, but yeah, so that's another move. Then let's move on, man. You got Saquon Barkley going to the Philadelphia Eagles. Wow. Wow. Let me tell y'all something, man. As a diehard Cowboy fan, I hate the Eagles. You know what I mean? As far as me being a Cowboy fan. But I do like the players on their team. I like I said, I like Brown, AJ Brown. I like Devontae Smith. Now they got Saquon. They got Goddard. They just bought Gardner Johnson back at safety. The Eagles looking like they're ready to do something, but pump your brakes. Pump your brakes a little bit. But yeah, so let's get back to Saquon, man. I think the Eagles, they like I said, Howard Roseman, they always punch for the fences. They always go for the gusto. So I definitely can appreciate and respect that based off what my team be doing. But I definitely like what the Eagles doing. But as far as Saquon go, him teaming up with Jalen Hurts, it kind of reminds me of what the Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry is gonna look like, because now you got a situation where if Philly get back to that read option where now you got Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley on that read option. So if you got them on a read option, oh my God, that's gonna make defenses come up, which is gonna open up the field, down the field for AJ Brown, Dallas Goddard, and Devontae Smith. So, and I also think Saquon Barkley is a better receiver than Swift, but at the same time, Swift was a problem, and he was cheaper. So I just feel like they ain't really give Swift the ball enough. Like, so I don't really understand it there. Like even with Miles Sanders, he had I think over 1,200 yards or something like that. They let him go. You know what I mean? So, but I think him and the coach they wasn't clicking. So I think that had a part to do with it as well. But when you talking about, man, look, Saquon Barkley still young. You know what I mean? He's 27 years old. He still got quite a few years left. So they signed him for 3 years at 37.75 million. And you got a new offensive coordinator in Philly, Kellen Moore, which I know him well. He's a hell of a play designer. But when it comes time to call certain plays in certain moments, as far as like knowing when to run, make a team use their timeouts at the end of a game or at the end of the half and stuff like that, or four what they call 4 minute offense at the end of the game when you're trying to run the clock out, make a team use their timeouts and basically suck the out of a team to go ahead and put the nail in the coffin, man. But he do have some issues with that. But as far as like play design and man, I think with the weapons that Philly got, I definitely think they're gonna be a top offense this year. Now whether they're able to close, it's gonna be different. You know what I mean? Also, they got two new coordinators again, offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. So you're talking about three coordinators on both sides the last 3 years. So as far as the offense and the defense. So that's gonna be tough to deal with anyway. And I think last year, everybody thought because they had the new coordinators last year, that's what was causing them to be kind of start off slow, even though they were winning the games. Everybody was like, maybe they'll get it together once they get used to the system and all that. But it just ain't never materialized, and then they had the huge collapse at the end. So, but I think that's a hell of a pickup for them, man. I hate to see Saquon go to our rival, but they're gonna be fun to watch for sure. And then also too, like I don't know if y'all saw it, but Tiki Barber, like he said he was joking, but the tweet or whatever he threw out there saying that Saquon is dead to him and all that, whatever. Like, bruh, that man did everything he could to sign with the Giants. Everything he could, like especially out in public. He was like, "Look, I want to be a Giant for the rest of my career. I don't want to go nowhere else. I want to sign a long-term deal here." Played on the tag. Come on, man. Like, what else you want him to do? Like, he had to go get that bag. At the end of the day, he gotta secure his future as well. So, and as far as the Giants go, as far as like how they treated him, I feel like they deserve every loss they get. Every loss they get this year, because he was their everything. He was their everything. They chose to pay Daniel Jones $40 million instead of paying him. Look what they got. So, like I said, good luck to Saquon Barkley, man. Not too much luck because it's up in the NFC East is up. So, but yeah, I think that's a scary pick as far as Super Bowl chances. They got a Super Bowl roster, man. They've been having a Super Bowl roster the last 3 years. Obviously, they went year four last, so I just feel like they got a great chance. But they gotta put it all together. I think Jalen Hurts got to get back to running the football. It seemed like when he got his money, he didn't want to run as much. But I don't know if it was so much the money though. Now that I think about it, last year he didn't. He never really seemed like he was healthy. He always seemed like something was going on. Like someone right with him. So you know what I mean. Hopefully he come in this year fully healthy, man, so we can really see what that offense gonna look like. Because like I said, Kellen Moore, he's a hellified play designer, and like his offensive scheme is great. I think Sirianni just gonna kind of have to work with him on like, or maybe he learned since he been in Dallas that it's about situational football at the end of the games or at the end of a half. You got to look at all those things because you can't think like I get down there in the red zone, I'm just gonna throw, 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 throw. You know what I mean? Trying to hurry up and score. Sometimes you don't. You might want to wait to score or to run the clock down to get a team that's behind 10 points, less possessions. So I just think of it like that, man. It's a lot of fans that might just watch the game just to watch the game, but we talking about real football heads now that actually look beyond the surface, as far as like X's and O's and coaches and clock management and stuff like that. That matters. That causes teams to win and lose when playoff time comes. Trust me, I lost a bunch of we lost a bunch of playoff games. You know what I mean? So I definitely know about that a little bit. All right, so yeah, so that's Saquon Barkley going to the Philadelphia Eagles. Wow, that's gonna be interesting to watch. But yeah, let's get into our next free agent. You know what I mean? Slash bad getter. Kirk Cousins going to the Atlanta Falcons. This shocked me. I ain't even gonna lie, this shocked me. I didn't see him leaving Minnesota with the receiving core that he got, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. I just didn't see him leaving that. You know what I mean? And he actually played well in his offense, even though in primetime games or in playoff games, he haven't had a lot of success. But you ain't gonna find too many Kirk Cousins out there. He's almost a walking 4,000 yard passer, at least 28 touchdowns every year. So I just think he gonna do well, especially for Atlanta. They got all them young players. He teaming up with Bijan Robinson, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Raheem Morris, the new coach over there. So you got a lot of young energy, down there. I think he gonna play well. I think he gonna play well in Atlanta. And also too, that division is like weak. So I just feel like he gonna have a good chance to win the division. It's like look at the quarterbacks in that division. You got Baker Mayfield, you got Derek Carr, and then you got Bryce Young. So you got to think about it. Kirk Cousins, he go over there. He the best quarterback in the division already. So and that talent he got around him, like yeah, yeah, he got the most. He got the most all around talent around him as well. They just young, but I think Kirk Cousins can distribute and get him the football. You know what I mean? And they said that the offensive coordinator they got, he came from the Rams, which Sean McVay and them guys ran that system when Kirk Cousins was in Washington. So he know the system already. So it ain't like it's gonna be, a bunch of new language or anything like that, or he gotta learn a new offense. You know what I mean? It might be a little different offense than what he ran in Minnesota, but he ran that offense in Washington. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that young team develop. But I think they're gonna make some noise though, especially in their division, because like I said, the division is not ain't really nothing to sneeze at. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, but anyway, but Kirk Cousins, man, he got to be like the richest quarterback on earth because he keep getting he don't have like $300 million, $300 million, near $100 million contract. So this time he got 4 years, 180 million. Then he got 100 million guaranteed, and he 35. So for the Falcons being a young team, you would think that they would want to start with a young quarterback and kind of like develop him, unless they looking at Desmond Ritter as that young quarterback who maybe started to play too fast. Maybe they want to sit him down for a little bit, let him watch Kirk Cousins for a year or two. You know what I mean, and then kind of see where he progressed at from there. But I felt like they were gonna either try to go get Justin Fields or draft one of these young quarterbacks that's coming out the draft. But they decided to go in a different direction. I think it's a good move because, like I said, Kirk Cousins is stability at the quarterback position. I also saw some people on some of the morning shows talking about he may wanted to go for a veteran quarterback because that, you know, if you end up picking the wrong rookie and he don't turn out to be right, you probably got less time on that job. You probably only get 1 or 2 years on that job. So, Kirk Cousins is a stable quarterback. He's stability at the quarterback position. You know what I mean? He just got to get over that hump of playing in the playoffs, just like that. You know what I mean? Both of them put up great numbers every year in the regular season, but it's just about can they get over the hump and produce in the playoffs. So I like this pick. I like this pick for this pickup for the Atlanta Falcons. Man, they're gonna be a young, exciting team to watch. So I know I'm gonna be paying attention down there. I got a couple of homeboys who are Atlanta Falcons fans, so I know they're gonna be hyped about what they got going on down there. They already had a pretty good defense, so yeah. So I think they're gonna be pretty good. Yeah, and as far as like, are they a contender or anything like that? I wouldn't say they're a Super Bowl contender, but they definitely gonna be. I think they definitely got a shot to win that division and get into the playoffs. Now, once you get into the playoffs, anything can happen. You know what I mean? Anything can happen any given Sunday. So a couple of more notable free agent moves that happened. Yeah, Chris Jones signing back with the Chiefs 5 years, 158 million. Baker Mayfield went back to the Bucks 3 years, 100 million. Mike Evans stays with the Bucks. Then you got Patriots. They moved on from Mac Jones. They traded him to the Jaguars for a 6th round pick, I believe. And Justin Fields is yet to be moved. So I don't know what's going on with Justin Fields, but it seemed like, all the quarterbacks that's supposed to be moved done moved already. And even Russell Wilson, went to Pittsburgh Steelers. So, and the Denver Broncos paying him 38 million dollars. So Steelers only got to pay him the vet minimum of $1 million. So you get a Super Bowl quarterback, a quarterback that been to the Super Bowl 2 times, won one, went to the Pro Bowl, I think 9 times for $1 million. So that's a no brainer for Pittsburgh. Like even they was talking about getting Justin Fields, but at the same time, Russell Wilson is a proven quarterback. Regardless of what you say about him, he had a pretty good season this year. So even though all that drama was going on, but yeah, with Justin Fields, man, it's a weird situation right now. I don't know what's going on. I kind of said that I was kind of on the fence of whether I would take Caleb Williams or if I would keep Justin Fields and trade that first overall pick and get a bunch of picks and build a team around Justin Fields. That's what I was leaning towards doing. However, with all the quarterbacks that the Bears passed up on, if they happen to pass up on Caleb Williams or Jaden Daniels or Michael Penix or any of those guys, and they turn out to be superstars like C.J. Stroud did last year, not C.J. Stroud, yeah, C.J. Stroud, and somebody getting fat, somebody getting fat. So they probably end up drafting Caleb just because of the projection on what he gonna be and the comparisons to Patrick Mahomes. They probably gonna take Caleb and probably move Justin, but based off what's going on right now, they probably gonna only move him for a late round pick or something like that. But if I were the Raiders though, I'd try to go and get Justin Field. I know they signed Gardner Minshew, but I think they just signed him for just to be the backup or bridge quarterback until whatever if they get a rookie quarterback whenever they ready to play. You know what I mean? But if they get Justin Fields, I think they're gonna be a competition between Justin Fields and Gardner Minshew to start. So it'll be dope to see him go to Las Vegas, man. Because like I said, they got his offensive coordinator that they had in Chicago, which he didn't do a good job, by the way. So that'll be kind of weird to see. But he do know Justin Fields, so maybe it is a connection there. But we'll see what's going on. But they the teams that made moves. You know what I mean? They the team that made moves. Let's talk about a team that didn't do absolutely anything, and that's the Dallas Cowboys. Man, this team right here, man. I'm just telling you, man. I don't know. I don't know what to do with these dudes, bro. Like Jerry Jones. Everybody remember the comments. We going all in. We ain't building for the future. I don't know what everybody else thought it mean, but I thought, hey, once free agency hit, once the league year come in, we gonna be lit. We gonna be lit. We signing this person. We ain't got no linebacker. We need a big person in the middle. We going all out. We making deals happen. We about to get Dak signed or whatever we about to do with him. We about to create some more cap space. We about to make some people restructure. We about to release some people. Crickets. Crickets. On that first day, everybody was able to talk to different players. A couple of days ago, obviously, I don't think none of the deals could be signed until the day. But after that, but before that, when you was able to kind of like negotiate and talk to free agents, every team in the league made a move except for Dallas. So what's all in? Like, what does all in mean? Even Dak's reaction to the comments, hey, I don't really know what all in means, but I'm excited to see it. Michael Parsons, oh, hey, we all in. Let's go. I can't wait to see what pieces we bring in. Say he been talking to Jerry, hey, this what we need. That's what we need. I heard Jimmy Johnson back in as a consultant in some aspect. So what is he saying to Jerry? Like it just man, it's just to me, man, it just felt like after that loss they had against Green Bay in the playoffs, ain't nobody's been held accountable. Ain't nobody been held accountable for that loss. They was even gonna bring Dan Quinn back had he not got the job in Washington. They was gonna bring him back after putting that on the field. No adjustments whatsoever. Now I give you this. He didn't have any linebackers to stop the run. We playing safeties at linebacker. That's the GM fault. That's on Jerry. That's on Jerry. So we went so many weeks without linebacker play. So it's just like then you bring Mike McCarthy back, which I believe Mike McCarthy is a good coach, but at the same time, like you couldn't have that performance at home with the number 2 seed playing against Green Bay, the youngest team in the NFL, and playing against the coach that replaced you in Green Bay. Yeah. So Matt LaFleur replaced Mike McCarthy in Green Bay, and he put a spanking on you in your house. So I just felt like, man, it's supposed to have been some heads rolling. It's supposed to have been some heads rolling. Like somebody's supposed to took the blame. Even if you would have kept Mike McCarthy and fired Dan Quinn or something, somebody needed to go. But at the end of the day, we got Mike Zimmer back. We need a running back. You let all the running backs go. Josh Jacobs gone. Derrick Henry gone. Saquon Barkley gone. Aaron Jones gone. Austin Eckler gone. Like, what we doing? We bringing Zeke back or something? Damn. We needed Zeke. We did need Zeke last year though for that short yardage and that goal line. But damn, man, like what the hell going on? Like I need some help. I don't know what's going on. I'm just tired, man. Like I said, man, hey, we ain't won since I was a little boy. God damn, Jerry Jones. Excuse my language. It's time to tighten up, baby. Time to tighten up. Like, you need to move on over or something. I'll suit up, bro. I'll suit up, straight up. You know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, but yeah, man. So like, it's just like, I don't know what all in mean, bro. Like I said, I just hope we come back and get it together. We also lost some pieces too. We lost Biotish, lost our center. We lost Dorian Armstrong, one of the big guys up in the middle on defense. Dante Fowler, he gone. All of them went to Washington. All of them went with Dan Quinn, so that's kind of crazy. But man, we got work to do, man. We can't just depend on the draft. Like he keep, yo, we gonna draft the players. We gonna draft the players, bro. We gotta make a move. Signing Derrick Henry or Saquon Barkley would have told me, yeah, Jerry all in. He all in. Yeah. Ain't nothing we did so far says all in. So you lied already. Cap. I'm calling cap on that. You know what I mean? So we still got Dak. He got his issues in the playoffs, struggling in the big moments. Michael Parsons, we need more production from him in the playoffs. But at the same time, I'm excited. It's back to 0-0. We got the players we got the coach we got. So I ain't got no choice but to support them. What I'm gonna do. But we gotta do better, bro. We gotta do better than what we doing. I'm just saying. But yeah, man, that's that's free agency. That's what's going on right there, man. You know what I mean? But look, we're gonna get over to some other things, some basketball, man, some basketball. So it is March Madness. I don't know if y'all saw what happened the other day, Sunday, against with LSU and South Carolina women's basketball. Now I know if y'all watched the last episode, I kind of said this myself. Women's basketball, college basketball, most entertaining basketball that's going on right now. That's the best basketball going on right now. They got way more star power than the fellas got. And to be honest with you, I don't know too much about what's going on with the men's game right now because I'm watching so much women's college basketball because them girls is balling, and they got some superstars out there. They got some superstars out there. I mean, you got Caitlin Clark, you got Angel Reese, you got Juju Watkins, you got Hannah Hidalgo for Notre Dame, you got Cameron Brink, you got Paige Buchers, you got, man, it's just so many. It's so many of them, man. You got star power all over the place. So it's just like I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. And that game against South Carolina and LSU was a full example of why I watched them. Cause like they be getting at it. Like they talking trash. They pushing each other. They throwing elbows. They pulling each other hair. Like they getting each other the too small gesture. Like they yo, it's crazy right now, man. And so I don't want everybody to get caught up on that little scuffle that happened at the end of the game in the SEC championship game between LSU and South Carolina. A lot of people talking about that, but bro, the game was way more important. The game was way more important. As far as that little scuffle, though, it got out of hand at the end, and Flau'jae Johnson brother jump. First of all, why you, bro? Why you? I understand that's your sister. I got a sister too, but you jumping over the damn scores table at a women's game. What you gonna do when you gonna go fight the girls? You know what I mean? Like that was kind of like that was crazy to me, but luckily security got him up out of there, man. I'm sure he regret what he did, and I'm pretty sure he apologized or something. But like, come on, bro, like, nah, like, what you gonna do? You going out there to fight the girls, bro? Can't have that, man. Can't have that. So, but yeah, as far as like the women's game though, it's so much star power, man. Caitlin Clark, man. As y'all know, last year, Caitlin Clark in Iowa upset South Carolina in the Final Four, I believe, to make it to the national championship, which they played LSU in the national championship. LSU beat Iowa. So, man, I'm thinking like a scenario in the women's WNCA in the NCAA tournament where if they can get LSU, South Carolina, Iowa, and maybe like a Notre Dame or something like that in a separate brackets, or even USC. So I would say USC, but I don't know if USC team good enough. Obviously, Juju is a superstar, but I just don't know if her team good enough to make it that far. But she gonna have to go crazy in a tournament for them to make it, to the Elite Eight or the Final Four. And me personally, just watching Caitlin Clark and her team, I feel like they're gonna end up getting bounced in the Sweet 16 or the Elite Eight. I don't think they're gonna make it to the Final Four this year. You know what I mean? They actually supposed to lost the championship game to Nebraska, but Caitlin Clark heroics saved the day. I think she had 30 points in the second half. So like I said, I just want to see those stars have a chance to go against each other in the Final Four or the championship game. And as far as South Carolina, they undefeated, finish up the season undefeated. And I think I heard Stephen A talking about this the other day. Don Staley is actually 102 or 103 in the last 3 years. That's a loss of one game per year. That's crazy, bro. Like that's Gino Oriama dominance. You know what I mean? That's Gino Oriama dominance right there. If y'all don't know who that is, that's UConn coach when they went on their little run. I like Tennessee as well, man. Like Tennessee actually had South Carolina on the ropes until Cardoza hit that game winner at the buzzer. Her first three in her career. She banked it off the glass. And if y'all saw the video, Don Staley was telling her, "Yo, pass it over here to Tahina Powell." But At the last second, Dawn State was like, "Yo, you gonna be wide open, just shoot it." And she ended up shooting it and knocking it down to win the semifinal game to get into the SEC championship game, and they eventually go on to beat LSU. So they don't beat LSU what twice this year. They don't beat LSU twice this year, but like Angel Reese said, they actually beat South Carolina actually beat them last year as well, and South Carolina ended up getting bounced, like I said, by Iowa, and LSU went on to win the national championship. So it's gonna be interesting to see, man. Honestly, I don't really know what's going on in the men's game. Um, I know a couple of stars out there like Rob Dillingham from Kentucky, the big boy from Purdue, um, R.J. Davis from North Carolina. So I mean, it's a couple of guys out there that I know about, but I'm gonna have to find out more about the men's game this March. So I'll definitely be watching the conference tournaments. I saw some of the ACC tournament today, so I'll definitely be watching that. But it's all about the women's game to me, bro. Like it's all about the women's game. Everybody else is like, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? I like star power. So, but yeah, we're gonna switch gears over to the pros, man. So the Lakers. You know what I mean? The Lakers. What are the Lakers' title chances? The Lakers' title chances. Yeah. All right, man. I don't know. Do y'all look at the Lakers like contenders? Cause I don't know, bro. Like the Lakers remind me of the Cowboys, man. They one of them teams where it's like a storied franchise, man. But the way they play sometimes just make you so mad because they got the talent to win. And I feel like the Lakers got enough, but it's just like, are they gonna be able to put it together at the right time? Like last year, I think they was in the was they in the play in? I think they was in the play in last year. They ended up making it to the conference finals last year. So you know, I feel like if you get to the conference finals, you're a contender. You know what I mean? If you a contender for the national for the finals, you know what I mean. But I just feel like they so inconsistent. When you got D'Lo and LeBron and AD on the court at the same time, if D'Lo can play like he been playing with those two on the court, now he ain't gonna drop 40 like he did against Minnesota, like he did against Milwaukee the other day. And he actually single handedly won that game at the end. They don't need him to do that, but like 25, you know what I mean? 24 to 25 every night. Yeah. 24, 25 every night. Maybe 7, 8 assists. Like that'll be good right there. I think that'll be good enough to get him in the conference final, especially the way AD been playing. Cause AD been doing everything that everybody been asking from him. He been dominating. AD been dominating. He been dominant. So I think I think AD I think AD is holding up his end of the bargain. And obviously LeBron does what he do. He been doing it for 20 plus years. So, you know, he's like an automatic. He like death and taxes. It's gonna happen. LeBron is like death and taxes, bro. It's gonna happen. He gonna give you 26, 7 and 7. That's nightly. That's at age 39 going on 40. So you can pretty much book that. You know what I mean? But, it's all about can AD stay healthy. I know he had a shoulder issue the other day. He stuck it out, but still, you could tell he was injured. So hopefully that don't keep him out of the game. But yeah, man, they gotta for number one stay healthy, and then they gotta get some consistency out of their bench players, which I think they can. I think they can do it, man. Will they do it? I don't know. I mean, I hope they do because it's always good to see them at the end. You know what I mean? When the Lakers playing well, it's good for the league. Just like they say with the Knicks. Knicks playing well, that's good for the league. So I think they're gonna be all right, man. I think they're gonna be all right. Like I said, I wouldn't mind seeing them in the conference finals. But it's just about can they beat Denver? Can they beat Denver? They got swept last year. And even though they got swept last year, look up the combined points of all those losses. It couldn't have been more than 10, 15 points. You know what I mean? Like all those games was real tight to the very end. So they could have easily won the series. Like it's almost like you could have either won or got swept, and that's what happened. You know what I mean? But Denver looking like a well-oiled machine, man. So it's gonna be tough to beat them for sure. But like I said, I think the Lakers got an opportunity to make it back to the conference finals for sure. So I would say they is contenders because any team that you feel like can make it to the conference finals, I think they're contender. The teams that you don't think can make it to the conference finals, they not contenders. They pretenders. So I'm gonna say, yeah, man, I give them a good shot at it, get into the conference finals and possibly upsetting somebody, but I wouldn't bet my money on it. Put it like that. Yeah, I wouldn't bet my money on my house on it. No doubt, man. So yeah, we're gonna get into our overtime section of the night, man. We just yo, listen, bro. Y'all gotta stop hating on Unc Cup. Y'all be hating on Unc, boy. Hey, that internet ain't no joke. I don't want to be that successful because y'all ain't playing no games. Cause listen here. First of all, congratulations to Shannon Sharp on winning the iHeart Sports Podcast of the Year award. I think it was the iHeart Sports Podcast of the Year award. You know what I mean? Especially considering what happened to him. He was pushed out of Fox after that on air incident with Skip Bayless. Then he had Club Shay Shay already while he was on Fox. Then he started Nightcap with Ocho Cinco and Gilbert Arenas. And also in the mix of that, joining Stephen A. On First Take on ESPN. So man been killing, man. Man been killing. And then when that Cat Williams interview came out, oh my God. Boy, y'all went crazy. Y'all went crazy with that one. And he exploded. He was already killing the game though. He was already getting a whole lot of views with the club Shay Shay. Oh, also too, he got the cognac. He got the cognac out too, the Lachey Valley 48. So he been killing the game, man, since he been left Fox. So you know what I mean, everything elevated since he left there. But back to y'all, man. Y'all be hating. Let me tell y'all something, man. This the problem with us. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say us because you know what I mean. I don't want to single y'all out, but damn, bro, why y'all always worry about who's in somebody's bedroom? Like, what they got to do with anything? Everybody want to know who everybody's sleeping with. Come on, man. Like, and don't know, but y'all don't know them. Y'all just on the internet, like, just you know what I mean, speculating on whether somebody gay or not. Personally, I don't give a damn if he gay or not. I like the show. I watched the show. I watched when Ocho up there. I watch like the club Shay Shay jump when he doing interviews. I saw the Cat Williams joint. So I'm a fan of the show. I don't give a damn what he doing. You know what I mean? I don't know him. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of him. I've been a fan of him since he played football. So, but as far as like y'all be ODing, cuh. Y'all want to know what everybody doing in their bedroom and everything. Y'all some nosy ass people, bro. You know what I mean? But the man winning, regardless of what he doing in his personal life, that's his business. You know what I mean? Now, if he put something out there on the show, if he put it out there for the public to see, you know what I mean? Then he kind of made it everybody's business. But y'all just out there putting stuff on people that you don't know if it's true or not. You just going off speculation and what your eyes might tell you or whatever. But you stop hating, bro. Now that, in all honesty, like if I knew Shannon Sharp and I heard a rumor or something like that, of course in my personal space, I might be like, damn, I heard, damn, thinking, damn, I've heard such and such, la, la, la. But at the end of the day, it ain't none of my business. You know what I mean? It ain't none of my business, bro. Like that shit ain't affecting me at all. But the content that he putting out on Nightcap and Club Shay Shay is crazy. Now I can't speak on the cognac because I don't drink. But y'all is hating, bro. And it's crazy because he was like Cat Williams told him once they did the interview, he was like, bro, once this junk gonna break the internet, once they do, they gonna come for you. But I think even before that, they was putting the rumors out there about but I would just say, man, I know he don't give a damn. He going, like he said, he going straight to the bank, bro. He going straight to the bank. You know what I mean? So y'all just gotta stop being so damn nosy, man. And most of the people they ain't got nothing on with their life. They ain't got nothing going on with themselves. You know what I mean? All y'all watching this man life. His life is y'all entertainment. It's our entertainment because I watch it too. You know what I mean? But y'all gotta stop all that damn hating, cuz. You know what I mean? Until that man, put something out there publicly on something he wants y'all to know about his personal life, then have at it. You know what I mean? But as far as like y'all trying to, put rumors out there and throw stuff on people that you don't know nothing about, you just out there making memes and shit. Sorry, man. Y'all just terrible out there, bro. That damn internet ain't no joke. That internet ain't no joke, man. But yeah, for the last segment, man, I just wanted to say, yo, look, y'all got to stop hating on Unc, bro. You know what I mean? Or just keep hating. I don't think man, hey, like he said, man, he laughing all the way to the bank, bro. He laughing all the way to the bank. So at the end of the day, he winning, bro. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, with that being said, bro, we gonna get on up out of here. We'll get on up out of here, man. A little quick show for y'all today. I appreciate everybody tuning in. People that's watching it now, or people who gonna watch it on the replay on YouTube, or go back on the Cooking Up page and watch it there. I just want to say I appreciate it, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We trying to build it up. Also, if you see us on TikTok or Twitter or X is what they call it now, you see us on any of that, be sure to like, comment, and follow us, man. We trying to build this platform, trying to build something for fans. I also want to, take the platform to, different stages. Like I want to do some different things with it. I want to go out to some games, to some NFL football games, maybe some college football games, basketball games, pros and college, women's college basketball games, women pro basketball games, baseball games. I ain't never been to a baseball game. You know what I mean? I don't really know a lot about the baseball players. I know a little bit about the game, but I don't really follow it like I do football and baseball. But I mean football and basketball. But I'm definitely open to going to some games for sure, for sure. So I want to do stuff like that, get content, show everybody like from a fan perspective what goes on at the games. Because I know when I went to a couple of the professional football games, especially at Washington and Dallas, or I went to a couple of Eagles and Washington games. Like, man, ain't nothing like being at that game, bro. You think you and your family talk trash? You just got to be at the game. Like we talking about real diehard fans, real season ticket holders. Like, bro, like they be going in. That's why y'all be seeing some of them clips on the internet where they be rumbling at the game, because they be saying some crazy stuff to people. They be saying some crazy stuff, man. So, but yeah, anywhere y'all see us at on Facebook, especially on Facebook and YouTube, man, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, like the page, do whatever, man. Just share the content. We're going to try to get better and better every day. Anything you see on the show you want us to talk about. If you want to submit questions or you want to submit videos for us to react to, anything like that, man, just send it on over. Just reach out to the page. You can message the Facebook page, or on YouTube. You can comment under the videos, or you can email us at cookingupsportspod@gmail.com. Or if you know me personally, you can just message me on my personal page. So that's what we doing. All right. So once again, man, I just want to say I appreciate y'all joining us tonight. We'll be back on next Wednesday, with another live episode. Be sure to tell a friend to tune in. Until then, y'all have a blessed night. We out. Go.